Hello and welcome to week 7. For week 7, the first thing you're going to do is complete your reading assignment. For this week, you are going to look for 2 articles that will support your thesis and your project, project number 3 that is, and then you'll read chapters 50 and 51, and then you've got that extra bit of information about effective paragraphs. Now, this is simply a reminder of project number 3. We already talked about it when we went through our video in week number 6, but just remember this time you're going to integrate 2 outside sources. So what I've given you is a short video on how to find e-resources in the Macomb library databases. I prefer that you use these databases because this is again going to acclimate you to finding credible sources in a very kind of systematic way. The other thing, if you can't find something in our Macomb databases, I would encourage you to look at Google Scholar. The only hard part about Google Scholar is that some of our articles cannot be accessed because they're behind a paywall, meaning that you would have to pay to access those articles. So my first suggestion is look in the library databases, watch this video. It's very simple to use it. And then, as a second resort, look at Google Scholar. If you have any problems with this process, let me know. You're going to also turn in this week an annotated bibliography. So this is going to get you into these sources. You're going to create a works cited page, and then below that works cited page, you're going to provide summaries, 1-page summaries of each of your articles. And those 1-page summaries, as well as having the key ideas, should also include the article's purpose, the intended audience, and how the article is going to benefit your argument. So let's recap. You're going to turn in the works cited page. That's going to be the first page I see in your annotated bibliography. Pages 2 and 3 are going to each be a 1-page summary, double spaced, of the article's main ideas, but also include these 3 pieces: purpose, audience, and benefit to your argument. If you have questions about it, let me know. But what I want you to keep in mind is when you watch this video, the Finding E-Resources, you're going to see that there's a very easy way for you to simply cite your sources by clicking on a cite widget in your databases. And that cite widget will bring up that article in MLA format. So definitely I would watch this short video. Make sure that you know how to use the databases and how to cite your sources, because that's going to make that works cited page much easier for you as the first part of this annotated bibliography. All right, so let's move to the assignments for the week. You can see again, we've got some staggered due dates. So this is due on Wednesday. You are going to briefly state your topic and thesis. This is a discussion forum. What surprised you about the research you've done so far, who your intended audience is for this project, and what you hope to accomplish, which in other words is your purpose. You're going to answer those questions in your initial post. You're going to reply to one classmate by doing just a brief amount of research. Throw their topic into a Google search and give them one online resource that might be helpful. So very simple, something that might be helpful to that particular classmate. So once again, you'll answer those questions and you'll find a classmate. You'll get an idea of what their topic is, and you'll respond by giving them a resource that might be useful to their research, that classmate's research. You're going to submit your annotated bibliography. We just talked about that up here. Remember, starts with a works cited page. There's information in this video that will help you with that. And then you have your 1-page typed and double-spaced summaries with those 3 components: purpose, audience, and benefit of the argument. You will turn in your draft. That draft is due on Saturday because that will give me enough time to give you feedback so that you can turn in your assignments on the last day of the semester, which this semester is a Saturday. So Saturday to Saturday, I will be able to most likely by Wednesday give you comments on your draft. That'll be my target goal. And then you'll be able to have, 3 days to work on your final copy. As we've done in the other uh, weeks, you're going to take your quiz on the reading. So just to recap, discussion forum and annotated bibliographies are due on Wednesday. You've got your draft due on Saturday, and Sunday is your quiz. If you've got questions about week 7, don't hesitate to ask.